Jasmy has been rocketing the last 2 days, and the rocket is launching very soon. You guys came to the right place for updates and news on crypto and DeFi related. My name is Ty on behalf of CryptoVerse, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Jasmy and why it has rocketed, what the future holds, and also any updates on it, right? Before we get into the video, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the content, only if, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy the content. We've grown from 0 to 153 subscribers in a week. That's insane. Thank you guys so much for the support. And let's just get right into it. All right, before we get started, make sure you follow me on Twitter where I give updates and entry points and just analysis on Jasmy. Another side note is I do have an interview coming up pretty soon with some executives or team members at Jasmy. As you guys can see, I really like Hara. You guys know Hara if you're a Jasmy holder. Very active on social media, and I'm working out, an interview date with him. If you guys have any questions, leave it down below. And another side note is make sure you follow my partner, CryptoVerse, Anthony or Merc. He gives content on ACH, and obviously we have some works in the future, but check this out, all right? This has to relate to all coins that are going up, all right? So if you look here, this is a Coinbase user interface where when you go to the gainers tab, it doesn't even list Jasmy as a top gainer, right? We know that Coinbase is a huge exchange, right? It's garnering a lot of the market share in crypto space along with Binance and some other exchanges, but they are not even listing Jasmy on here, right? That means you're getting a discount on Jasmy because when everyone jumps on it, you're too late, all right? Without further ado, let's get deep into the juicy stuff. Alright, you guys, we can see here I'm on CoinMarketCap, just analyzing the market cap and the volume for the last day. We can see here volume is blistering hot right now, alright? Blistering hot, up 698%. What does this tell you? This tells you that people are understanding that Jasmy is undervalued, right? Some people might say it's FOMO. I definitely don't believe it's FOMO at all, just on the sole fact that Jasmy has a technology that is very different to, other crypto projects, right? Data decentralization. Another thing I want to mention is that integration or that technology Jasmy can leverage and use to partner up with big companies like Meta. All right, as you guys know, Facebook changed their name to Meta, and it has to do with, the metaverse, right? It's basically a VR social media, right? It's basically the future, right? And Jasmy is already in this space to help Meta with, its privacy and data, right? Because as you guys know, data and privacy is very important to a lot of people. I could say that for myself. So just Jasmy already in the works of developing their product or developing their technology is going to play big dividends to companies like Meta, which I do believe a partnership is very likely. All right, that is just a side note. Another thing is you guys might be wondering is why is it skyrocketing? Skyrocketing obviously because of volume, but this is the main reason. All right here, this is an article on Bazinga. They summarize it up pretty good right here. Jasmy successfully launched the Bitpoint Japan transaction, which means that Jasmy has attained a compliant legal status in Japan. It can be foreseen that Jasmy Internet of Things, which is IoT platforms, has considerable potential in the development of financing, research and development, production, and transaction as per the statement, right? And you might be saying, what does this mean? Well, if we look at CoinMarketCap and look at what it was when it first launched, right? When it was at its all-time high, this is when Japan was going through a phase where they were banning cryptocurrencies, and this was also the time where this was also the time where coins were starting, a lot of fluctuation, a lot of dumping going on. But now Japan is all on board on cryptocurrency, so we're basically right here, right? Now imagine if we just go back up to here, not even all-time highs, right? I think by the end of the year, right? End of the year, very likely we can go to $1, right? That's just based on, how things are going, but obviously things can change. But Jasmy being the first compliant coin and the first cryptocurrency, essentially in Japan, that is huge news for the company, right? huge news for Jasmy holders as well. All right, so that was just a breakdown in terms of the potential and why the volume is going up and how people are starting to look at why it's undervalued, right? If you get in on Jasmy right now, it's still undervalued, I believe, right? This phase right now, let me pull up TradingView. This phase right now is just the price discovery. It's just discovering the price of where it should be, right? A bigger leg, a bigger pump to the upside, I'm talking about 40, 50 cents, could be very well in the next 2 weeks, right? So you're still getting it at a discount. I'll give my analysis on where I think you should buy and add positions or size out, take profits, whatever, later in the video. But next thing I want to mention is holders. All right, holders is very important. As you guys know, volume is key, volume is king when it comes to price increase. All right, 10,746 holders. All right, now if we look at my last video, let's see how many holders there were. All right, as you guys can see here, my last video on October 31st, there was 10,211 holders, right? You might be saying, oh, $500. Yes, that's what 500 holders can do to the price. It jumped from 12 cents, right? 12 cents to 27 cents, right? And based on what I've known and how long I've been in the crypto space, there's no way it's all just retail, like just normal people like you or me, right? These are big corporations, big investors, whales that are dumping a lot of money into it, right? They're dumping a lot of money into it because they believe in the coin, right? So next thing I want to talk about is settlement analysis. For those of you who don't know, settlement analysis gives you an idea of how the relationship between volume compared to social behaviors, right? So we can see here, Jasmy is starting to trend, right? The keyword Jasmy is starting to trend on social media, starting to pick up volume. If you guys look on the left, you can see the price, and as it continues to be talked about, it increases, right? So this is a very good sign, right? If you're invested in it, you want people talking about it. And on top of that, this is not no pump and dump either. This is a compliant token or coin. I don't even know. I would say it's a token because it's on ERC20, but they say JASMYcoin, right? So I'm going to just say Jasmy. It's 100% compliant. There's not going to be no rag pulls. As we know with Squid Game token, that was a huge rag pull. People lost a lot of money, but I believe this is a serious project, all right? Now, let's look at what Hara had to say, okay? All right, you guys, we had a interview article on Jasmy where Hara talked about Jasmy, right? He broke down a few things. I'll link the article down below, but for the sake of the video, I just want to highlight the important points, right? Obviously, we know Jasmy is decentralizing data, but more importantly, this is what he had to say, right? This is a question I had. Why issue crypto assets? He said, right? By using the Ethereum standard ERC20, we can smoothly provide rewards from the exchange of data. In addition, blockchain is excellent in security. We can prepare for risks such as hacking. When we hear crypto assets, we imagine the exchange of money. Bitcoin delivery is close to this image. However, blockchain is a mechanism that records and stores data in form that is almost impossible to tamper with. For example, if it is a cryptographic asset, Ethereum standard, it is possible to record not only the amount of currency exchange like Bitcoin, but also the exchange of other data, right? Another thing is, I really do believe that these tokens not only is going to give you value in terms of returns, I think these tokens or coins will be used, obviously on the roadmap, they mentioned that these tokens and coins will be used for goods and services such as buying gift cards and things like that, right? So we're very early on in the timeline, but that just wraps it up for news. Now let's go to the boring technical analysis side, all right? All right, so we are in TradingView on Jasmy. I'm on the 5-minute time frame. Just looking at Jasmy, we see, let's zoom out, right? We see that there was a huge run up, right? Huge run up, right? From 12 cents to almost 35 cents, right? It didn't close at that, but the wick touched 35 cents essentially. So if you're a holder, right, I think you just stand still depending on price. Obviously, you can take profits whenever. I don't advise it just because I think that you're gonna be kicking yourself when it goes to 50 a dollar, right? But to each their own. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Carrying on. If you're someone that doesn't have any Jasmy yet, I think the best time to buy is, depends how you want to play, right? There's different scenarios. If you're a long-term holder, then you just buy and average down your cost. If you're a scalper, obviously you have to, and what I mean scalp is just taking a trade within the hour. Or if you're even a swing trader, then you probably want to um, get get the price at support, right? I have support marked at around 23. Do I see it going back down? Obviously right now it's on an uptrend, right? I wouldn't buy on an uptrend, wait for a little pullback, maybe buy at 25. It's really hard to say. I'm a long-term investor, so I would just average down, right? If you, let's say you buy at 27 cents, right? It goes to 24, keep averaging it down, because I do believe this is a long-term project, but it's really not long-term. I think this coin can break out to $1 by the end of the year, so you'd be making roughly around 4 times your investment, right? And that wraps it up for the end of the video. Thank you guys so much if you guys watched to the end of this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, just message me on Twitter and I'll be happy to get back to you. If you have any questions or comments regarding the video, leave it down in the comments below. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe to the channel. We are growing exponentially. Me and Anthony have some big plans, so stay tuned for that. We got some more videos coming throughout this week. All right, catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Again.